I remember the silence first, the kind that hums in your ears because it's too complete. My parents' car wasn't in the driveway. Their luggage wasn't by the door. Just the golden retriever. Max, sitting by the window, tail still, eyes watching me as if he already knew. I called out, but only my echo answered back. Then my phone rang. Mom's voice, cheerful. "Sweetheart, we're off on the cruise. Take care of Max for us." Behind her, laughter. Light, sharp, familiar. My sister's voice. "Don't worry. We'll bring you back a special gift." The line went dead before I could speak. That was the moment everything shifted. We'd planned that family trip for months. Our union. Our first one since Dad's retirement. Since Mom's surgery. Since my sister moved back home. They told me to be there early to help pack. So E came early ready. But apparently, they'd been ready, too, to leave me behind. At first, I thought it was a mistake. E even smiled at the absurdity. But when I checked the fridge, empty. The guest room stripped. The tickets on the counter. 3 names. Mine missing, not forgotten, erased. That's when I understood this wasn't an accident. It was a message. My sister had always been the favorite. The golden child. Perfect grades, perfect smile. I was the quietone, the one who fixed things in the background, the one who never complained when she took credit. It started with little betrayals. My idea for Dad's business proposal, she pitched it first. My savings for Mom's surgery, she borrowed them. And every time I confronted her, she smiled. Don't be dramatic. It's family. But the cruise, that was different. It wasn't selfishness. It was exclusion. It was control. And it was my breaking point. I didn't scream. I didn't send messages. I just sat down on the couch, Max's head on my knee, and began to plan. Revenge doesn't start with rage. It starts with clarity. While they were somewhere on a sunlit deck sipping cocktails, I began to rearrange the world they thought they owned. First, the house. It wasn't technically theirs. After Dad's last health scare, he'd asked me to handle the estate. I drafted the documents myself, ensuring every signature passed through my hands. A few legal adjustments, a signature or two, and the deed shifted. Not to my name. No, that would be too obvious. I placed it under a trust, one tied to an animal welfare fund. Max's fund. The golden retriever now technically owned the house. Second, the finances. My sister's investment firm ran through Dad's accounts. I'd noticed inconsistencies, numbers that didn't match, transfers she hoped no one would see. I compiled everything, quietly, efficiently. When they returned, there'd be audits waiting, not accusations, just questions. Questions that opened doors noon once opened. And third, the home itself. I didn't destroy anything. I transformed it. Removed every picture that had my face missing. Every framed word of hers. Every photo where they smiled together, and I stood slightly to the side. I replaced them with blank frames, empty reminders. They came home a week later. I heard the car before I saw it. Laughter. Suitcases rolling on gravel. Then the key turned in the lock. "Hello," Mom called, cheerful as ever. "We're back." Max barked once, low, uncertain, then silence. "Where's all our stuff?" my sister asked. I stepped from the hallway. Calm, clean, every light on. "Welcome home," I said. Their eyes darted around to the empty walls, the missing photos, the faint smell of new paint. My sister's smile faltered first. "What did you do?" she whispered. "Nothing," I said. "Just rearranged things. Made it honest." Dad looked at me, confusion turning to something else. Guilt. Maybe realization. "Your house?" I said, tilting my head. "Actually, it's Max's now. Histrist owns it. I just take care of him." Mom laughed nervously. "Don't joke like that." "It's not a joke." I slid the folder across the counter. "Here's the deed and the audit notices. You might want to call your accountant, sis. They'll have questions." She opened it, scanned the pages, and went pale. "That's impossible." "Nothing's impossible," I said softly. "You taught me that." They all froze when Max growled. It wasn't loud, just enough to echo through the empty house. I picked up my bag. You left me behind once. I just returned the favor. I walked past them through the doorway into the morning light. Behind me, I heard my mother call my name. Small, broken. I didn't turn around. It's been 6 months. They sold the house to pay for the legal mess. My sister's business folded. Mom and Dad moved into a smaller place near the coast. Sometimes I visit Max. Hestel tilts his head when he sees me, as if remembering that quiet morning when everything changed. Do I regret it? Number betrayal doesn't deserve forgiveness. It deserves precision. And I gave them exactly that. Their special gift, the truth, wrapped in silence.